Today on Riffs, Beards, and Gear, we check out the adorable Lil Fella from Fuzzrocious. Fuzzrocious Pedals make some of the grittiest, nastiest, best-sounding drive pedals out there. Fuzz, distortion, overdrive, they do it. Fuzzrocious does it, and they do it well. Well, today we are here to talk about the Lil Fella, an adorable little overdrive distortion pedal from Fuzzrocious. Now, before we go any further, this is a sponsored video as Fuzzrocious has asked me to show you guys the Lil Fella, but all thoughts and opinions are mine. Now, the Lil Fella is a new, fresh take, an update, if I may, on their classic Demon Drive. And also, I will note that unlike the Demon Drive, the Lil Fella does not have, satanic things on the housing. Instead, they chose a spider. I don't know if that's much better, but this is a little bit more G-rated as far as the aesthetic and the graphics, so you don't have to be afraid to put it down, if you're in a worship band or something like that, which, I could certainly see being an issue. Now, before we go any further, I'm gonna use the Lil Fella as almost a fuzz pedal. I mean, honestly, this is an overdrive. It's kind of fuzzy, it's crunchy. I'm gonna really crank up the overdrive, and I'm gonna show you guys what this pedal sounds like in the context of a mix using my 77 Gibson RD standard into the clean channel of my Marshall Silver Jubilee, and it sounds so lovely. So before we go any further, let's check out a full mix with the Lil Fella. Now, the Lil Fella accepts 9 to 18 volts. Now, 9 volts is perfectly sufficient to make fantastic tones with the pedal. However, if you choose to switch to an 18 volt setup, you're gonna get a lot more headroom and you're gonna get just a lot more sauce than you would comparatively with the 9 volt setup. Here's what that sounds like. So along with the volume, tone, and drive, you also have a gain knob. Now this lets you take the tone sculpting, the drive sculpting just a little bit further, but I want to note that if you engage the built-in noise gate, which is a fantastic gate by the way, You then bypass the gain pot and you are just riding with the volume, tone, and drive controls. Just wanted to note that that is intentional. So turning off the gate re-engages the gain knob. Now, if you are the owner of a Demon, a Fuzzrocious Demon, the Lil Fella is gonna be a little tighter feeling, and there's definitely more of a usable range with the EQ and the tone knob specifically. It does a lot. There's no question. I wanna add a little bit of top end. I'm gonna turn it just a little bit clockwise and you hear it working. I particularly like a tone control like this. It is knock you over the head sensitive. I really enjoy that. It's all usable, whether you're fully counterclockwise or fully clockwise. However, yeah, definitely more tighter and more versatile than the OG Demon. And lastly, it seems like such a small detail, but I always think it's worth mentioning that I love the top mounted jacks. This pedal is very pedal board friendly. So if you're in the market for an overdrive slash distortion slash almost fuzz, definitely check out the Lil Fella from Fuzzrocious. All applicable links down below in the description. You have been wonderful. I have been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. If you liked the video you just watched, please consider subscribing. And if you want to further support me and what I do, consider using some of the affiliate links down below in the description of this video. Go on over to Sweetwater, buy yourself something, and help me out at the same time. It's a win-win for both of us.